Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode of Yakuza Dead Souls! On the last session, we started off the final hostess for Kiryu right here, Yuria-chan, who is at Club Shine right behind me, and usually this be the part where we get started with the episode, but just a couple things that I wanted to sort of bring to attention, just because people mentioned it, and honestly, when it was mentioned in comments, I actually thought about it. First things first, why am I not using my dragon rifle, even though it looks, like, super badass? Honestly, if I'm being honest, it's mainly just for variety. I understand that ammo for this thing is not going to be that, it's not going to be that scarce, because I could just go to the restock stations that exist, and honestly, this thing does look super cool, and I really should be using it. But at the same time, I don't know. I just like using a variety of weapons. I do like the Liberator. I do like going around with a regular sniper rifle as well. Against regular zombies, I just don't think it's worth going all out with the dragon rifle, because even if it looks like I have a lot of ammo, you know, I don't want to, I don't want to just, like, waste it completely. So that's been one of the main reasons I've been going around just shooting the holy hell out of everything with this beast of a gun. Second thing, which is, why don't I use the strafing ability while aiming? And, honestly, thinking on it, half because I forgot, and half because I forgot because I, honestly, just being able to just move around and aim, and then just being able to very quickly just sort of, like, go backwards and then move forwards. Obviously, probably for the best, it probably would have been better in some circumstances, particularly in close-range quarters, to do it this way. I don't know, I've just never felt the need to. I just felt like doing it this way was just, like, quicker, and I was able to respond more quickly rather than just strafing. But, who knows? If I ever play this game ever again, I'll maybe try strafing more for next time. But honestly, with the way it's been, I've been pretty happy with the way that I've been playing. So I just wanted to address those, because they did seriously get me thinking on how I play some games sometimes. I like to think that I'm someone that can adapt well to all of the mechanics that a game gives me. I'm usually pretty okay when it comes to using all of the tools at my disposal, but I will fully admit that there have been times when there's just been some mechanics while I play something, and honestly, a lot of it is due to the fact that I'm also, trying to, commentate at the same time, so that, takes a bit of my brain space. Because, fun fact, commentating and playing a game uses the complete opposite sides of your brain, which is why it's hard for a lot of people. And there's been times where I focused maybe too much on the commentary, so some of the, like, regular things that I would usually sort of take for granted while playing a video game, or being able to remember a skill or whatever, I honestly forget. So, I just wanted to make that known. Not that it's like, an excuse or anything. Honestly, there's always things that I feel like I could, improve upon with my playing, but, I think it's interesting to at least mention. So, there you go. Every so often, I can do a little bit of an example showing off, my thought process with certain things. Hey, Mr. Kiryu, have you heard any interesting news lately? News? Nope, never heard any news. Never will hear any news. It's always just the same. Well, if you hear something fun, let me know. I could really go for a drink. Do you mind if I order a Cassis Orange? Man, you are seriously super thirsty, you know that? I mean, it's not really much of a problem, and I don't even have to let you have the drink, all things considered, but yeah, you know. So my mom back in Osaka was pretty sick a little while back. She wound up in a hospital. That's terrible. Just the two of us. It's been up to me to work to cover our bills. Is that why you're doing hostess work on top of your teaching job? That's right. It's gotta be tough on you, physically and emotionally. It really is. I'm stretched pretty thin, but I don't have much of a choice. I mean, I'm pretty loaded right now, with cash. With cash, I want to clarify. Is there any way that I can help?
No.
Oh, I wouldn't want to trouble you. Thanks for offering, though.
Here.
I don't want you working yourself sick here. Then you can cheer me on. Just a couple words of encouragement would be awesome. You got it. You can do this, Yuria. Keep at it. Go, fight or Yuria. Haha, I feel better already. Alright, time to get back to work. Sometimes some encouragement is all you need. You're pushing yourself too hard again, Yuria. You look tired. Oh, do I? I'm sorry. I've been working day and night straight for a while, plus now the city's gone all crazy. I guess I'm just hitting my limit. Yeah, once the city calms down, you should take a break. Rest up. Your mom and kids, and the kids who will teach you, that you teach are relying on you. Break sounds really nice. Maybe I'll go hit the hot springs. Wanna come with me? Maybe you should rest up a little at home. Long trips can be pretty draining. Yes, but I'd just be bored or cooped up in my room. Or do you just want to get out of going?
Yeah.
Hardly. Although, it may be better if I didn't go. What? Why? I'd make it too much fun. You'd have a wild time and come home all tired out from partying. Yes, because we all know that Kiryu is the life of the party. He's a real party animal, that one. That's super true. I wouldn't get rested up at all. It'd be worth it, though. I want to go. Alright, once things calm down a bit. What part of me do you like best, Mr. Kiryu? Where'd this come from? I figure it's been a while since I had a guy, so I'm obviously not the hottest gal ever. But you keep coming in and asking for me, so you must like me, right? Well, true. A guy wouldn't risk his neck to spend time with a girl he didn't like. Right, so what part of me does it for you? Well, I would have to say my completionism. That's what does it for me. She does smile a lot. But honestly, I do like the color of your hair. I like your hair. My hair? It's super normal. I like that. It's much nicer than some of the over-the-top styles you see on girls. You think? I'll admit there are some girls where even I'm like, whoa, lady, that's just wrong. I like your hair too, Mr. Kiryu. It's super manly. That's super anime. I do admit there is this one hairstyle that was super popular in the UK for a while, and might even still be quite popular with certain groups, and honestly, it's like, it's like long hair, but it's like, not Marge Simpson style, but like, it's sort of like, it's kind of like a top knot for ladies, almost, where they just sort of have it, like, swiveled on top of their head, and I look at that, and I just think a lot of the time it looks terrible. If I'm being honest. Like, I understand if you put it like that to keep it out of your face while the hair is drying. Or, like, wrapped up in a towel. But going out in town, I never liked the look of it, personally. But hey, if you got it, then more power to you. You've got to hear this, Mr. Kiryu. Did something good happen? Yeah, actually. A guy just told me he likes me. Who? He's a younger guy, all upbeat and active, and he's super cute. I see. So, are you going out with him? Probably not. I mean, he's only 5, jeez. He's one of the kids in my class. That's pretty precocious, huh? No, do not go for that second option, Kiryu, I swear to God. I caught a glimpse of it. Age is but a number? It's a terrible thing to say. That's pretty precocious. Who tells a woman he likes her at 5? Haha, are you jealous? Not very mature of you, Mr. Kiryu. Give me a break. I'm just surprised. Oh, you could stand to be a bit jealous. I guess you're just not that into me. Hey, I never said that. Nope, it's too late now. I'm accepting his offer. I'm spoken for. Sheesh. Although, I wouldn't say that you should go around saying that you've been spoken for by a 5-year-old lady. That could lead to some terrible misunderstandings. That being said, it is indeed time to go. And it will be also time for another date soon. But no problem for today. It was, as always, a bunch of fun. I'm starving. I think I'm gonna go to the supermarket and get some groceries. What should I make? Hamburgers? Gratin? Curry? Savory egg custard? I want to eat them all, but I couldn't possibly eat that much, let alone make them. Could you eat all that, Mr. Kiryu? I'll certainly eat all of you up. I mean, what? But how about you leave that curry to me? I'm good at making some good-ass curry. Now that I think about it, I'm trying to think of, like, other times where there's been certain mechanics in games which I've just straight up ignored or forgotten about because I never felt like I needed them. Sometimes it can be just due to the fact that they're poorly implemented. And sometimes it's due to the fact that you realize that the video game basically teaches you all the wrong things that you're supposed to know. Cough, cough, Xenoblade 2. It's always a shame when, like, you get a bad video game in terms of, like, hiding mechanic. Like, sometimes it's really cool when you figure out mechanics, but sometimes the video games that hide, like, really important mechanics from you can be really detrimental. Like, I remember in No More Heroes, the freaking Shadow Step, which is, like, one of the most important mechanics, especially for high level, in my opinion. And the game never teaches you it, as far as I'm aware. It's just one of those things you gotta figure out for yourself. Hello, Mr. Kiryu, it's Yuria. What's up? Wanna go out with me before my shift today? Sure. Yeah? Thought it might be too last minute. Great, Ben. Meet you outside Sunshine? Sounds good. Hell yeah, time to have some fun. Oh, she seems to be busy on the phone. I should probably wait. I'm sorry, honey. You'll just have to wait a little longer. Can you do that for me? That's a good boy. Be brave now. I'll see you soon. Bye now. Who was that? Oh, Mr. Kiryu. It was that little boy who sent me the message, Koichi. Oh, right. The one who's going to marry you when he grows up. He's really upset because I haven't been coming to school. He's having a meltdown saying he wants to see me. Poor kid. But with things the way they are in Kamurocho, there isn't really much you could do. I don't know what to say to him. I can't really tell him the truth, of course. I mean, saying that there's a zombie outbreak to a 5-year-old, honestly, I think he'll buy it. I wish I knew how to help. Me too. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm being a real downer, aren't I? Thank you for coming. Wow, you're really early today. I just couldn't wait to see you. That line's as rotten as a zombie. Topical. What do you want to do today? I'm up for anything. In that case, let's go shopping. It's been a while since I've gone shopping, so... we'll go to La Marche. I'll get you something nice. What? Don't tell me you plan on buying me something. I'm super happy. Shall we go? I guess, let's. That being said, I'm not entirely sure what you want. Oh no. Oh, what do I get her? Oh no. Phew, finally. So, what are you gonna buy me? You'll have to wait and see. Oh, why did I do this? I mean... I have 2.6 million yen. Oh man, a lot of this stuff is super expensive. 2.5 million yen for a dress? What the f... Like, I thought 800,000 yen was pushing it, but 2.5 million? Right, okay, oh man, I'm really bad at this. I don't know how to, I shall get her a monogrammed bag. And also an Italian ring. That should be enough. Hopefully I don't make her sad. Yuria? Is something wrong? Shit! Feel bad that you wasted money on something like this. I know it wasn't cheap either. Oh, sorry you don't like it. I spent so much money on it, though. Why do you not like it, Yuria? Why? Why do you do this to me? I knew I should have just fed her the curry. It's fine. Let's just go inside and just drink our troubles away. I feel like you've kind of changed lately. What? Seriously? Changed how? First you seemed really put together, like you must be good with your kids. Right? That sounds pretty accurate. No, so you're just a kid yourself. What? No way! I'm super grown up! You're just missing something here. Look closer. I mean, I can't. I can't. Every time my eyes meet, I get all tongue-tied. You've got to be kidding me. A big guy like you getting all bashful? Now who's the one missing something? I guess we'll both have to just get to know each other much, much better. Oh, keep busting out lines like that and I really won't be able to look you in the eyes again. Guess we both have a few surprises left in us. Hey, Mr. Kiryu, have you heard any interesting news lately? It's kind of boring being all cooped up in here. Yeah, no, still new. Wait, you asked me news after you asked me the first question? Has that ever happened before? Huh. I don't think that's ever actually happened before, unless I'm misremembering. Oh, I just heard my mom is getting released from the hospital. Yeah, that's great. Yeah, I'm super relieved. I was panicking for a while there. I can imagine. I've known my share of sick and injured people before. I know how it is. It's always a harsh reminder of how powerless you can be to help the ones you love. I just kept worrying that I would never get to see her again. Well, I'm glad you're relieved, Yuria, but this is no time to cry. Even though it's actually really healthy to cry every so often. You don't want your mom worried about you. Save your tears for when she's healthy and out of the hospital. You're right. There's still bills to pay. I need to focus on what's important here. Plus, I'm finally getting the hang of my job here. It's starting to be fun. Show that smile to your mom and it'll make her feel good as new. You think so? I hope you're right. It won't be long now. Hang in there. Man, I feel really tired all of a sudden. I wonder why. You heard your mom is being released. All that tension just melted away. Why not let yourself relax a bit? I guess you're right. I wish there was some kind of distraction for a bit of mindless fun. You wanna go hunt some zombies with me? I got spare guns! Now, this is the time where you catch up on that sleep. God, I could do some catching up on sleep also. You'll feel refreshed and sharp, plus it'll keep you from dwelling on all of your problems. That's a pretty simple solution, Mr. Kiryu. Not a bad one, though. Right. Good night. Wait, you meant right now? Here? You can rest your head in my lap if it'd be more comfortable. I never get to sleep. There's a smile. Well, feel a bit less tired now? You were just... Oh, you... Kiryu, I can't tell if you got major good tact or if you have no tact at all. Your drink's empty. Want a fresh one? Sure thing. Give me some new orange juice. anything else to eat? Honestly, I think I'm good. I'll go ahead and order. And with any luck, if I don't fuck any of these up, we should be good to go with finishing up Yuria. God, it's so crazy to think that I'm almost done once again. Like, you think I would get used to it by now, but there's just so much goddamn content in these games. Even in this game. Which is a spin-off of all, which has, like, you know, which is, like, such a weird spin-off. You're pretty much the same drunk as you are sober, aren't you, Mr. Kiryu? Yeah, I suppose it doesn't show too much. What about you? I get super crazy when I'm drunk. I'm a giggly mess. I laugh so hard that the neighbors complain. Sounds pretty bad. It's not like I'm doing it on purpose. Everything just, it gets so funny. Still, none of my friends ever want to go out drinking with me. Yeah. Well, maybe you should, watch how much you throw back then, in that case. I'd hate for something bad to happen to you. Like what? You think I'm gonna get drunk and deck somebody? I meant like alcohol poisoning. You could die if you drink too much, you know. Oh, wow. Guess I better be a little more careful then. Your friends could be crushed if something happened to you. Go easy for their sake too, yeah? Alright, I will. Thank you for your concern. I'll be careful. Good. I never knew alcohol poisoning as a conversation topic would go over so well. Yeah, you know what? We're at full hearts, but since this is gonna be our final session, celebrate a little bit. When I was a little girl, I had a dream that I had to have given anything to make come true. Yeah? I wanted to eat my fill of marshmallows. I mean, if nothing else, that's a very achievable dream. Cat got your tongue, Mr. Kiryu? It's cute. You were a kid, so did you ever do it? They had a big sale at the grocery store last week. I got sick of them after 10. Maybe that was one dream that should have stayed a dream. Did you have a dream as a kid, Mr. Kiryu? Yeah, to build a happy home. I guess. I grew up in an orphanage, so I always envied normal families. Oh, wow. Well, I hope it comes true soon. Go find yourself a wife already. Nah, it's alright. I'm happy now living with the kids. Wedding rings and blood relations don't matter. I found my family. Oh, that's super sweet. Sounds like you're living the dream right now. Yeah. Aww. There's just a single kid that we gotta rescue, though. And by God, I'll rescue her. Do you have any hidden talents, Yuria? Talents? Oh, I've got the perfect pitch. So you can name any note that you hear? Right. And I've done piano since I was a kid, so I have done, so I write music and stuff. Really? You play the piano? That's pretty impressive too. I do. I play lullabies for the kids at my nursery school during nap time. Wish I could do the same. Getting the kids to go to sleep is harder than you'd think. Right? But that look on their face when they're sleeping like angels is super cute. I'd love to see you work with the kids. No way. If you showed up, you'd scare them all to tears. Hey. You know I run an orphanage, right? So I have to be at least somewhat decent with them. Fine, whatever. Got my last fancy business card. I wonder if the two hostess clubs that I go to just sort of copy each other when it comes to their business cards. Just fancy to both of them just implies that you just get a load of sparkles on your card. I miss the bromides from Sakura Awards. I like the bromides. It's kind of also funny, considering they're very, appropriate right now, because bromides, bromides from what I understand have always been quite popular in Japan, but especially with the rise in VTubers. there's definitely been a lot more bromides going around.
I've been so down on my luck lately. The pudding I was saving is past its expiration date. I got charged a late fee for forgetting to return some DVDs. Hope my luck changes soon.
Don't worry, things will look up, because I will be there soon. Eventually. Let me just get rid of these zombies off camera. There we go. And it may be sooner than you think, Yuria. Maybe sooner than you think.
Mr. Kiryu! Mr. Kiryu!
What? What's wrong?
I just got a call from Koichi's mom and he's gone. She can't find him anywhere.
This is the little boy who said he liked you, and guesses where he might be?
I think he's here in Kamurocho.
What? Why?
Before, he asked me where I was, and I told him I was in Kamurocho working.
Alright, let's think. It's possible a kid would slip past the barricade.
You think he's inside the quarantine? What should we do?
I'll find him. If you have a picture of him, send it to me.
I'll be right there.
No way, it's too dangerous.
That's why I have to go. I can't let anything happen to him.
Alright, I'll meet you in front of Shrine.
Okay.
Ah, goddamn kids. They can be a real handful sometimes. And I was just thinking that that kid is going to wind up getting himself in trouble. Alright, let's go save the little tyke. Alright, Yuria, I'm all decked out and ready to go. Let's go find ourselves a child.
Mr. Kiryu, Koichi's still missing.
We'll find him.
Right, but where should we look? I have no idea where he could be. We don't know what we'll find out there. We should be sure that we're ready.
Don't worry, I'm ready. Let's hurry.
Right.
Oh man, there's so much quarantine to search through, though.
Koichi!
No signs of him here. Maybe further north.
Okay.
Ah, damn it. I have nothing else that teleported me here, so hopefully he should be in the general vicinity. Also, I'm pretty sure that I was saying his name right. I think it's Kokichi, not Koichi.
Ah!
We'll clear them out. Thankfully, it's just a meathead. Shouldn't be any problem. In fact, it shouldn't be any problem at all if I got this. Fall over, big boy! Oh, God. Yuria, could you just cover me a second while I take care of this? There we go. God, the dragon rifle is so good. Not worth using on the small fry, though. I think he ran this way.
Ah!
No, it was Koichi, not Kokichi. God damn it, I had Danganronpa on the brain.
Koichi! You can't just come to places like this alone. I was super worried about you. Sorry, Miss Hayashida. I just wanted to see you. Oh, Koichi.
You've learned your lesson, haven't you?
Yes, sir. If it makes Miss Hayashida sad, I won't do it anymore.
Good boy.
Who's that, Miss Hayashida? What? He's someone very important to me. You like Miss Hayashida too, huh? Hey, Koichi! You do, don't ya?
Yeah, I do care for your teacher.
Alright, then we're rivals. If you want to be with her, you better bring it. Koichi! I'm sorry, Mr. Kiryu.
Heh. You better bring it too, Koichi. You know what? If he's going to be a good sport about it, then that's something at the very least. Wow, that was super quick, though. Holy shit! I was expecting, like, at least another few zombies to come out of nowhere. That was pretty quick and clean, all things considered. I'm happy with that. Are you sure you didn't want to go with him? We got out of the quarantine zone after all.
Thought about it while we were looking for Koichi, and I realized the city's sunk if no one is willing to stay here and fight. If we all turned tail and ran, what would happen to all the people left behind? I've been inside. I know people are still trapped. I can't leave my friends at the club. I'll stay inside and fight with you, Mr. Kiryu.
You sound pretty serious about this.
I am.
Then I won't stop you. I'll do everything I can to keep you safe.
Yay! Then I won't need to worry about a thing. So, now that that's settled, did you mean what you said to Koichi?
What did I say?
Come on, you said you cared about me.
Oh, right. Sure, I meant it. Not sounding very convincing, Kiryu.
Yay, I'm super happy about that.
Let's get you back to the club.
Actually, I'm pretty tuckered out here. Think we could find a spot to, rest up a bit before we head back?
You sound awfully eager for somebody so tired.
No, I'm super serious. We should totally go. Come on. You'll be even more tuckered out by the time I'm done with you. Alright, now we can head back.
You're terrible.
I don't really think I could have held on inside the quarantine if not for you, Mr. Kiryu. Hope you stick around and keep looking out for me from here on too.
It's a promise.
I love you, Mr. Kiryu.
You're pretty okay too, Yuria. And with that, that is the very last Hostess that we have done. Every single one of them has been completed. And in fact, I think it will be noted as done as soon as I do this.
Mr. Kiryu, I have something to tell you. I'm so happy right now. I'm so glad I decided to work as a hostess and that I met you. It's true, but I know I can be a pain in the butt sometimes, but I hope you'll stick around and come see me.
You're not bad, Yuria. Not bad at all. But yes, every single one of them has been done. And with that, that's going to be the end of this episode. But we're not quite ready to do the finale yet, because there is something very important that we need to do next episode. And for any of you longtime Yakuza fans, it should be something that you're all too familiar with. So on the next episode of Yakuza Dead Souls, please look forward to that. If you enjoyed this episode, remember to do all that junk I keep on saying to do, and I'll see you guys next time.